come back to subscribe, please. Today, we're diving into a full review of the Traveler's Business Owner Policy, or BOP, exploring its features, strengths, and weaknesses. We'll start with a brief overview of traveler's insurance and discuss the importance of a business owner policy before assessing what Traveler's BOP brings to the table. What exactly is a traveler's business owner policy? It's essentially a package policy that combines various coverages into one, and we'll explain the types of coverage it offers. We'll look at the typical businesses that would really benefit from a traveler's BOP and explain why a BOP might be a better choice for many businesses than trying to cobble together individual insurance policies. Let's break down the specific coverage features you'll find in a traveler's BOP. First, there's property insurance, which covers damage to your buildings and your business personal property from things like fire, windstorm, or theft. We'll also point out some specific exclusions to keep in mind. Next, you'll have general liability insurance, covering bodily injury and property damage you might cause to third parties, like a slip and fall or even advertising injury, and we'll discuss policy limits and deductible options. Then, there's business income insurance, which covers lost income if you have to suspend operations due to covered property damage. This also covers continuing normal operating expenses, and we'll outline the waiting period and coverage duration. Finally, we will touch on some optional coverages, like cyber liability, equipment breakdown coverage, and professional liability, also known as errors and omissions coverage, if it's available, while also mentioning that workers' compensation is typically handled in a separate policy. Let's move on to the strengths of Traveler's BOP. A major strength is financial stability. We'll share travelers' financial ratings, like their AM Best rating, and explain how that financial strength translates to reliable claims payments for you. Another advantage is customization. We'll show you how much flexibility you have in tailoring the coverage to your specific business needs and the variety of endorsements and riders that are available. We will also consider travelers' overall reputation and experience in the insurance industry, as well as customer satisfaction ratings from sources like J.D. Power. Finally, we will evaluate their claims process, focusing on the ease and efficiency of filing a claim, including online filing availability, and discuss their claim settlement history. For an honest look at the weaknesses of Traveler's BOP. We'll start with pricing, comparing it to competitors, and identifying factors that might increase your premiums. We will also delve into potential coverage gaps, looking for exclusions that may not be immediately obvious and discussing the need for additional coverage in certain situations. Customer service is another area we'll examine, reporting on any common customer service issues and assessing the accessibility of their customer support channels. Lastly, we will consider whether there might be any limitations on the availability of Traveler's BOP in certain industries or locations. To illustrate the real-world impact of Traveler's BOP, we'll share some examples and case studies. We will present instances where claims were successfully paid, as well as situations where the coverage fell short. The analysis will cover lessons learned from each of these cases. You'll also provide a head-to-head comparison of Traveler's BOP against other major providers, like State Farm and Progressive. We'll focus on key differences in coverage, pricing, and service, and we will present all of this data in a clear table summarizing those key comparison points. Is Traveler's BOP the right choice for your business? We'll outline the factors you should consider when choosing a BOP, identify specific business types that tend to be a good fit for travelers, and discuss when you might want to consider alternative insurance options. In conclusion, we'll summarize Traveler's BOP's key features, strengths, and weaknesses to give you a complete picture. The recommendation is to obtain a quote and very carefully review all policy terms and conditions. Lastly, we strongly encourage you to consult with a qualified insurance professional for personalized advice based on your unique business needs. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Subscribe Please.